Hi, and welcome to episode 12 of my Sea Ice Challenge. I'm Icon, and it's a nice end of the winter. We got a few more days of rainy thunderstorms ahead of us, which are always pretty good. Oh, even 10 more. 12? 12 more. So, our power supply is secured for that amount of time. I also acquired a really big bad amount of slate blocks last episode, so we will most likely be doing a lot of building stuff today. Now, my big plan for this whole thing was to expand this room and make more hydroponics happen. But before we can do that, we're going to need a little bit more walls here. So I figured that for the time being, I want a double wall insulation here. And let's see, how much is that? 39. That's gonna be more than we have in store right now. Oh, that's a little bit tragic. So we won't be double walling this whole complex here. If I can't afford it, we have to double wall. Wait a sec. Just thinking about how to install it. I mean, basically, this should be already enough because it covers up all these rooms. I would ideally want to put another layer of walls on this area, but let's see if that already does something. This room here is my perfect trial candidate. Okay, let's see how things will go. It's also the end of the winter, so hooray. It's spring, or something like that. At the same time, poor Bishop is suffering through the loss of his brother. He's also suffering from mechanites, and it's generally not the best time of the year for him. But I do have a really huge amount of resources here at this moment, so I feel like we are in a pretty decent spot. Just taking these situations rather serious here because the outdoors temperatures are just horribly cold. Okay, let's send him inside. I don't want him to be somewhere beyond minor hypothermia during his disease of the fibrous mechanites, and the construction priority is a little bit dominant right now, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this will work like I intended to work. But usually double walls should do something for us. So, major break risk. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Oh, this is rather scary here. Okay. Ooh, a bulk goods trader spaceship. Alright. What a wonderful opportunity for merchandise. Arena Consortium. Okay. Let's see. They got a lot of animals here for us, but animals are not what I'm after. I sell away the Psycheed tea, and we sell away these valuable goods I have allocated. Psychic Insanity lands. Tempting, but no. Let's rather go for 200 stone blocks more. And they have no affordable food here. That's a pity. I don't want to buy costly meat, because meat is always a bad trade, I feel. So we rather spend the rest of the money on 100 units steel more. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. I find it rather hard to determine what's the proper amount of stone versus steel to buy, especially if you need everything. So let's continue this motley shack. All right. At least the tent quality without medicine is not the worst. He's a pretty decent doctor, so I don't need to focus too hard on using medicine to get rid of the mechanites anytime too soon, because the mechanites are really making me rather nervous here. Alright. He's on intense pain now because of the mechanites. Poor him. Mechanites also don't hurt the same every day. I'm quite happy that he's looking for the security of safety of his bed in this time. Yeah, well, we got to buy ourselves some new components rather soon. Okay. I don't like that major break risk on him. Okay. I casually did a little forbid on these stones here, because I don't want him to haul things unnecessarily right now. Tantrum time! I kind of expected that to happen at some point. But at least it's no focused tantrum. The focused tantrum is the worst. Oh, punching the components makes me really feel bad though. Alright, now we can deconstruct this and expand our little grow area. Looking forward to that. I was wondering if we didn't want to put it here. So there's one layer of double walls missing here at that point, but one thing at a time. So let's see how the indoors temperatures. Okay. So we are above zero. That's at least one good start, but doesn't seem too comfy for me. Come on, bishop. Seems like we're fine here, though. Still need to do that, but maybe we can now after the room is expanded. So let's do this like that. Last but not least, the stove has to wander. Oh man. This place is so crowded. But the stove doesn't necessarily have to be inside there. Let's do it like that. I really want to have that double layer of wall there. I feel like this is quite important. Oh. Has no power supply on that point. Okay. Cargo pods. Oh man. Beer fell from the skies, basically. But it's raw beer. We can't process it yet. Oh. What a pity. That would have been quite cool, honestly. Okay, now... Finally... doing the final double layer. Okay. This makes expanding outside of the box a little bit harder, but at the same time, there's... the interiors here are all walls I would want to replace one day. I mean, we just gained 300 silver out of that. Apart from that, the indoors temperatures are better than ever. I mean, look at that. So yeah, the double walling definitely did something for us. Also, it's looking like a nice little cozy fortress now. I like that. So I don't harvest these, or I'm not sowing out these rice plants on purpose right now. Yeah, well, okay. Now they are off balance. I hate that. You know, I like plants that are ready to harvest at the same time. It might be not even practical. It might be not even useful, but I still like it, okay? So we have to wait for more friendly temperatures here. I let that stuff spoil. I don't really need that, but here to mine out that steel or, well, that Zenra person, we're only at mild pain right now. Yeah, we can do that. With mild pain, it should be no problem. Volcanic winter for pay. So, I'd rather not. Simple reason is I don't want to have... I don't want to have a diminishment of sunlight. I mean... well, I could, though. Let's check at least the rewards there. What are the rewards? Glitterworld Meds, Gold, Hyperwave. Well... it's 19 days of volcanic winter. So if I would discover all of a sudden that I didn't like the idea at all, I'd be stuck with it for quite a while. Anywho, we have to save up money. Steel, I mean. 250 steel are necessary for the next step. Let's craft ourselves some fresh tribal wear soon. Oh, I can't do another one. Alright. At this point, we're unearthing our enemies mainly because of the materials, which is quite cool. That means we definitely are way more food efficient than ever. But at the same time, here's his brother. If I only had the necessary materials, I would even I would even build a sarcophagus for that poor guy. But for now, I'd say we'll just bury him. Well, Mechanites do have one good side. They give you a sick movement speed bonus. You just have to be careful that you're not stressing it out too much during the heavy pain phases. You know? Oh dear. Bishop and the cookery. Here goes another food poisoning party. Let's just hope we're not being attacked. He's such an awesome cook, you know. How much forced weather is there to use? 18 days. I was just wondering if the volcanic winter thing would overwrite the other weather I'm suffering from right now. Well, for the first time, I think I am overproducing in terms of food. Yay! Overproduction! So, if I would manage to gain enough resources for yet another hydroponics, I might be even able to sustain myself soon a second colonist. If I would find a cannibalistic colonist, I would even be able to do it right away. Right now, the food preferences would be the biggest issue there. Oh, the Alobo Coalition wants to raid me. Luckily, our friend Bishop is already back on his feet. You see? White Beaver. Cannibal. Prompt instant delivery. Oh dear, a solar flare. So... luckily the temperatures inside here are plummeting rather slow. Speaking about plummeting temperatures, I'm pretty sure this woman won't make it alive. Won't make it to my door alive. So let's check out how Bishop is holding out. I hope the solar flare doesn't last any longer right now, but he's not even suffering from hypothermia yet. So, well, that did do the clean reset on my hydroponics as well. You know, also a way of achieving your goals. So, oh man, what's wrong with you, Bishop? Why are you so angry? Ah, intense pain. Come on, dude. We have to plant them out. Quest failed. Okay, at least that's been dealt with. So there's some steel there, and okay, Bishop is hiding in his room. That's basically the best mental breakdown I could wish for. Stay inside, it's safe here. We forced that rice plant into the hydroponics. Chill. Not too hard, please. Okay. Let's reinstall that thing here. And some luxury items like a stool. Let's go. Okay. I might actually be already able to acquire the next research facility. There's so much steel around me right now. And the outdoors temperatures are slowly turning into something more amiable. So we getting there. Alright. How's the mood? Still quite bad. Okay. I can't do too many of these human leather human leather harvesting procedures because of the mental debuffs. I don't want to stress him out too hard. That's one foolproof way to kill yourself, you know. Did I limit the radius of that one that hard? Yes, I did. Smart me. Okay. Let's see. That's 15 each, so that's 150, 65, 80, 95. Well, we have to mine out something there. Yay! Attackers! Oh, dang. We're at intense pain right now. Slowing down the speed a little bit, because I really want to smack down the burden spell as soon as this guy enters the my gun range. So that was a friggin' effective shot. Not gonna lie. Alright, what is he geared with? Nothing too valuable, okay. Smoke leaf joint, well, rather not. I mentioned it several times before in the series. Smoke leaf joint reduces your consciousness by 30%, and out here in the ice that is quite a dangerous thing to do. So therefore, I don't want to. There's a little bit of jade outside there. Let's check out what was available for me here. That was the latest attack. That was the drop pod of his brother. Okay. Ah, here. There's another drop pod adventure here. Okay. Since springtime is near, I'm gonna be trying if we can take a trip or two. All right. So we are at triple human-like debuff. Okay. Probably a little bit risky. But I guess it was worth the pain. Now, 73 leather. I want to save up until I get another piece of parka together, because these are among the most valuable things, and Bishop is a pretty good crafter after all, so I feel like it's worth saving for that amount. Alright. So, stop. Stripping time. And let's just let these decay outside. They got little to no worth financially, so I'll rather not. He's now at quadruple debuff, but the first one is already expiring soon. Oh well, Catharsis is wearing off soon as well. I hope I won't be regretting that too hard. So it's still a lot of money after all. Survival ain't pretty, you know. Wow, lightning struck that evil pile of food. I've never seen that happen ever. But I mean, I don't regularly stockpile that kind of food outside. None of my regular hobbies. Okay. Can't wait for the summer, when there's finally better weather here. So, those mechanites are so friggin' annoying though. The self-tan quality is quite bad, so I just decided that he's going to be allowed to give himself one dosage of Glitterworld meds. Just hope that this speeds up the recovery process a little bit, because you have to beat a certain amount of of tending persons until you're done with that. Okay, so Ala Cefalu. Oh man. Well, let's make her work for her stay. Let's give her a sleeping spot on the ground. Right here. And let's see what kind of benefit we'll take from her stay here. Bishop is dazed. Oh dear. But at least we're now no longer in the time of year where that's deadly. And also, Allah can just imprison him and rescue him afterwards. Oh, I didn't. Oh, gosh, that was so stupid. Now I didn't treat the proper disease with the fibrous mechanites, but I don't mind. I mean, yeah, well, okay, I do mind, but I don't mind Allah joining here. I mean, she might be actually a real godsend here. Let's see. At least to mine out that thing. Afterwards, I'm not that sure, honestly. But she seems to be a capable doctor, so... Alrighty, so the mountain is waiting, or much more, the rock. This also brings me to the point where I have to say we are probably fit to go for a second person in here. I mean, after all... Whoa. After all, I am now able to install a new batch of hydroponics in here. It's no problem at all. And on top of that, she brings the necessary skills to survive here. We can get that mining up. Okay, well. The question here seems more to be, do I really want to have exactly this person here? Or shouldn't I wait for somebody who has a better profile here? Okay, we're supposed to host somebody for a couple of days. Yeah, we don't... We're quite the luxury hotel here. Okay. Now, let's see. That's exactly the amount of stone I got available. Awesome. Oh. So we would be able to make this place a little bit larger inside afterwards. And there's another transport pod crash. This is quite a busy place here in the ice, I gotta say. Okay, there's mechanites now. Treatable. Now, back to normal medicine here. And also, let's see. No, this has to be like that. Okay. With that amount of resource... Oh, it's larger than I thought. Well, then we're going to fit it there. Hooray! We finally got ourselves a high-tech research bench. This feels like a massive progress, because it is. Now, we have to move both batteries, I think. Or do we? Yeah, we have to find yet another place for that battery. As nervous as it makes me. Okay. Oh, we have to. We're using not too much power here. Oh no. Let's harvest these real quick before the temperature in here plummets too hard and there's not going to be anything left to work with. I've had that scenario several times. Now, switch off the power. Reinstall that stuff here. And also, we're definitely able to build yet another wind turbine here. So it's really annoying me to say that, but the solar power is way too unreliable to work for me. It's really saddening, but well. What's wrong, mate? Recreation deprived. Okay. Then we're going to force him. Okay, now he's able to do it again. Okay, then here's room for yet another hydroponic. There we go. Looks like we've settled in. Alright friends, so I think that's enough for one episode. I thank you guys so much for your time and your attention and your nice comments and all of that. It's been my pleasure to be here. So next episode, I think we'll be starting out to research the high-tech stuffs. I mean, we got now access to all these wonderful technologies. I want to go for the deep drill technology because I don't know. My hope is... There's still my hope that we're able to do this, but I somehow doubt it quite hard. And meanwhile, let's see. We'll have to expand this little place at the same time. This is not large enough. I need to expand into this direction. Or that direction. Whatever might be the case. We can't expand into the southern direction because there's my wind park in the way. But yeah. Feel free to drop a comment down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you like that series. It makes the visibility of this video a lot better. And of course, if you like that channel, leave it a subscription and I'd be more than happy about that. If not, just accept my thanks and I hope you're coming back soon. Bye bye.